Hey Ringside crew, welcome to the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. And now here's your host, Joe Panther III.
Hello there, wrestling fans, and welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I am Joe Panther III, and we are in the middle of podcast month and Panther birthday month. So my gift to the podcast community, I figured to bring on all my podcast peoples. These people are just getting themselves just started, just getting a little tread on their tires. Let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside welcome to the Holy Shh podcast. Welcome, guys. Welcome.
Thank you for having us, brother.
Oh, no problem, guys. I'm excited. I'm so excited to have you guys. I'm so excited to hear your stories. So, individually, introduce yourselves to my internationally known audience. Who wants to go first?
Ladies first.
Minx.
Minx in the Mayhem, Holy Shit podcast. Writing a book. And I'm starting my own podcast soon, so yes.
A woman of many traits. My name is ABE from DET. Also 1/5 of the Holy podcast. You can catch us weekly, covering everything, pretty much every single day. You just follow us at the Holy Shh podcast. We can't put the actual word up, but it's shh with Triple H, and I'm not talking about Paul Levesque. But you can also catch me. I've got a sports channel that I do. I cover a lot of Michigan-based sports, but I'm venturing out covering other sports as well.
Acknowledge the OCJ, Chuck Jordan. Acknowledge me.
That's crazy how me and Dave did the same thing when he said.
We already know. We're used to this.
It's okay. I'm the OCJ, Chuck Jordan, and I like wrestling, and that's it.
Sound like me at work, and then they talk to me. Joe, back to your pots, Joe. Oh, that pot.
The disrespect I get, it's okay. It's okay.
What are you doing there, Joe? Nothing. Okay. Oh, that pots. Oh,
it doesn't bother me at all.
What are you doing, Joe? Oh, you're not a wrestling fan? You guys are missing out, sucker. And then I run back to my pots. Just kidding, boss. I like my job.
Sure.
Why are you wearing red glasses, Joe? I don't know. They just fell on my face.
Right. It is what it is.
I woke up like this.
They found. I show up at work with my red glasses. I don't know why. I just thought you said come to work the way you want to. What you want to be every day. You know.
Right.
Yeah, but so how did this podcast come to be? Like who? Well, I guess you would say you would be like the OG, the original, or would it be OCJ? Who is like? How did you guys meet? Like
me and Chuck, we met. We did music together. I was already kind of in the podcast world. We was like, let's just start talking about wrestling, you know. So we started talking about wrestling, and then we stumbled across Minx Mayhem. She jumped into our hearts and never left, and we've just been the five of us, along with our other two co-hosts. Coach DTM and Ron T, the Icon. They couldn't make it today. They had to work, but we call ourselves the Big Three. So you got the Big Three here today. Definitely.
I'm honored.
And I am the big guy.
And he's the big guy. And she's the little gal.
Yeah, I saw the video. Being submitted how tall she was. Because that's big. Because I'm a dude and I'm 5'1", and I tend to like turn into a little piece of ice or a little chihuahua anytime these really tall women I work with all come. How tall are you, Joe? And I'm just like, I'm tall. My name's Jeff. Like I can't tell them how tall I am because they'll pick me up like Polly Pocket and put me in their scrub pocket.
Well, on
Happy to
screen
know.
you look 6 foot. On screen you look 6 foot. I would have never guessed 5'1".
Yeah. Tell that to tell that to Sammy Chaos and all the the tall female wrestlers I've encountered past 4 years of this podcast. They're like, Joe, you're a very small man. And I'm like, but I have a spirit of a giant. Like I sound like what's his name? Adam Sandler from what's it called? When he plays the son of the son of the devil. What's that movie he did?
What? I'm thinking of the movie myself. Remember the movie? He was like, "It ain't the size that matters."
Yeah, it's just size that matters. check something is so
That's what you're
delicious.
doing.
Like he talked about the chicken place. That whole movie. So, Miss Minx, the awesome lady of the room. So, for you, let's get this started with this conversation about wrestling. Where did that start for you? Like where was the first moment? Like what was the first match? Like where did it start for you?
Honestly, when I was younger, I was living with my grandparents, and my uncle still lived there. He was a little bit older than me, and surprisingly, I guess he had nobody to hang out with because he was hanging out with me. I was like 8, so like he put me on. I think it was the Attitude Era, and I fell in love with it. Well, I think I fell in love with it mainly because it was something that we did together that I appreciated, and it just kind of stuck.
Okay. Awesome.
So she was 8.
Yeah. An 8-year-old Bink with the pointy glasses. Can you see it? I can see
I
it.
can see it. I can see it for sure.
She was the same size she is now.
Do you feel your seat getting really hot? Because that look, if the looks can kill, that chair was melting. Just,
yeah. He knows he's going to get it later.
I see sparks on that chair. I don't know.
Oh, man.
She's going to send you a nasty letter. It's going to be empty. It's just going to have little fire emojis. And you're going to be like, this is hocus pocus. Ow, 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 ow.
Nah, it's a little voodoo doll. Stabs little needles in it often. I feel it. It's okay.
You're going to trip as you're going out of the room.
Right.
Now, either OG or where did it start for you?
You want to go first, Chuck? Go ahead.
For me, it was I'd moved, and some of the kids was around. Was like, "Oh, we're gonna wrestling." I was like, "The hell is that?" They was like, "You don't know what wrestling is?" I was like, "No." They were like, "All right, come over at this time." Went over, and the first match I saw was the Dudleys versus Edge and Christian in a ladder match, and I've been a fan ever since. Just like I was like, "What the hell is this?" And they was like, "Yeah, we're gonna wrestle now." And I'm like, "What?" And then they showed me how to, actually punch without actually punching. Because at first I was just really just socking these guys. And they was like, "Hey, no, it's acting." And I'm like, "Oh," they was like, "We're not trying to get hurt messing with you." So they showed me how to wrestle, and it's just been a fan ever since.
And me, I'm gonna show my age with this one, but I didn't like wrestling when I was growing up. It just seemed boring to me, like Hulk Hogan style and the bigger guys, seeing their style. I didn't enjoy it. But then one day I was over my grandmother's house, and across my screen came Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels, aka the Rockers, flying off the top rope, doing moves I've never seen. And that is what hooked me to professional wrestling. I will always give those guys the credit. The Rockers, one of the greatest tag teams of all time. And from that day forward, I've been absolutely hooked.
Like a fish.
You say the Rockers, and every time I get so sad. They had them tag team titles in their hands.
Right there.
They won them belts. Howard Finkel made the fame. I went to my show last night, guys. I don't know if I could do it. We love you, Howard. Ladies and gentlemen, and the new WWF Tag Team Champions, Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels. And he goes, the ref was like, "We have just been informed that the rope broke, so And still, tag team champions, the Demolition.
Sons of
Yeah.
bitches.
I was
Sons
like,
of bitches. Robbery.
damn it, Demolition. Like,
Playground
Demolition.
robbery.
Remember that Vince liked the big guys.
Right. Yeah, he did. Size mattered to Vince.
Poor rockers.
He liked them big.
If you watched, like, I get nervous talking about Vince after watching that Netflix special. How about you guys? I'm just like,
Right.
like,
I definitely do.
so, you like, how do you guys feel about now with wrestling having that connection to the Netflix series, the Netflix you got? Are you happy that it's on Netflix now? Are you mad that it's not on regular TV anymore? Like, how
I
do you
wish
guys
I wish
feel?
all of WWE would go to Netflix. It's a lot easier to watch.
Me, not so much. I miss it being on network. With Netflix, it comes a lot of commercialized things. You got people like Travis Scott just popping up where he has no business in one of the biggest heel turns of all time. Why is he there? Oh, because they have a deal with Netflix and they have to do these type of things with celebrities now. So it's not the network I don't like. It's the extra commercialized things that comes with being on Netflix that I don't like.
I really didn't like Peacock though, but I did like when they had their own network, the WWE network. To me, that they should have stuck with that. I don't know why they went away from that.
Money.
They didn't have money to keep it going.
No, they just got offered a lot more to be bought for it to be bought out. You know.
Oh, because I would say the subscription was $9.99 a month.
Yeah, they were making good money.
So, how do you feel, Minx? How do you feel about like the Netflix and stuff like that with WWE?
I'm with Chuck on this one. I liked when they had the WWE network. I mean, it's just you have like, recently I've been watching NXT, so it's like NXT's on cable, SmackDown's on cable. But what happens if you don't pay your Netflix bill and it's on Monday? You can't watch it. So it's kind of weird. And I'm only saying because it's happened to me. I forgot to pay my Netflix bill. I'm like, shit, I got a podcast today. I can't watch Netflix because I didn't pay for it. Like it's kind of an inconvenience. If they went back to the WWE network, I think that's better for content creators and podcasters in general because everything is just in one spot.
Right.
See, I'm the opposite. I don't have cable. I rely on Ron's YouTube
TV.
YouTube TV to watch the NXT because I don't have it. I don't have the CW.
I have no cable either, and I like when it comes to like pay-per-views, I'm sitting there watching the Raws, and like I'll go on like the Holy podcast to see what's going on with SmackDown, and then when it comes to Mania, I'm just like, I'll be sitting there with my popcorn in my hand, going, "When the fuck does this rivalry start?" I thought they liked each other. Oh shit! Oh no! Niche. I make up words as I go along. Niche means
with
oh no.
everything being on different platforms, like especially with like the PLEs are on Peacock, everything else is all at a different place. Like I liked when they had just one app for everything. Like it's to find everything in one place at one price would be more suitable than having everything everywhere because it's hard for you to manage. Like what's today? Monday. Oh, that's Netflix. What's today? Tuesday. Oh, what's today? NXT. That's cable. Oh, today's Friday. It's cable. Like and then the PLE, where are we gonna watch it? Oh, that's Peacock. Like you have to own or be paying for multiple platforms and multiple stuff. Like we should just have it on one.
Right.
One network. They could have even went up to $20. I would have paid it.
Me too. If we're getting all of it.
Right. It would have been worth it, especially PLEs.
Yep.
I remember when my parents got me, they got the Peacock. They got Peacock, and I was like, cool. And then my parents were like, you still watching Peacock? It felt like they Netflix. Are you still watching? I'm like, you still watching? And I was like, I totally forgot that my parents got Peacock, and I was like, no, yeah. It felt like a Night of the Roxbury. Are you? No, yes. And I was like, no, yes. And I was like, in my head, I was like, Joe Panther just comes to my room and goes, do you mean I can watch every pay-per-view that your stupid ass missed for 5 months already, Joe? And now my mom's like, if you want it in your room, yes. So now I can watch every pay-per-view, WrestleMania. My dad's like, my parents was like, why don't you watch it in the man cave? I'm like, I don't know, I'm dumb. And the pop back chair, eating popcorn, watching pay-per-view, instead of sitting in my bed like, oh, right. Like, yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
What do you guys think? Because I show my age every time I even mention like the wars between the wars between WWE and WCW. Now we have AEW and all the Tony Khans and we got Tony Storm and we got Mariah May. I stutter when I say her name because that luscious, beautiful British girl. Sorry.
It's okay.
Like
I understand.
What do you think about this new war with AEW? Are you taking sides? Are you guys all in the same boat?
I enjoy wrestling more than entertainment. You know, so I enjoy AEW a lot more than I do WWE. But I go to WWE for it's like a soap opera. You know, I go there to see the entertaining things. But when I just want to see good wrestling, I go to AEW. I'm a more of a fan of AEW than I am WWE. But I'm glad they're there because without them, WWE is not a bad product anymore. And I do believe that has a lot to do with competition. When you have somebody on your heels who's catching up to you, it makes you work a little harder to stay ahead in the race. So without AEW, we may not be getting this good quality WWE programming. So I appreciate the competition.
I mean, hear me out. I mean, I've been trying to get into AEW, but every time I see it, it seems like a murder show, like Chuck says. If you ever see it on our podcast, like every time we get on there, somebody's getting unalived, and it's weird. It's kind of like in a wrestling team, like compared to WWE, AEW is way a little bit more raw. It's real, and that's what I like about it. But hear me out. What if we had a forbidden door that allowed AEW talent to go into WWE, vice versa? I think that would be excellent. I really don't see the competition. I just see like, why the hell are these promos like? Why are these promotional companies trying to make it seem like they're the biggest thing ever? Cross promote, hit them both. Why not? What would you do if you saw Will Ospreay in the WWE, and who would you put him up against? And wouldn't that be a killer match? Like, we can totally like just one little forbidden door where the AEW enters WWE, vice versa. I feel like you'd get a lot of great matches out of that. And nobody, like, I don't see why they're not playing into that.
Money.
Trying to be competition.
Money.
Cross promotion will bring money.
No. How we gonna split it? Because somebody's gonna be like, well, we put more into it, so we get a bigger piece of the pie. Or our talent is better than your talent, so we get the bigger piece of the pie.
Yeah, but
no one's going to do a 50-50 split. I mean, let's be honest. I get what you're saying. I'm just telling you, money is usually the reason why no one ever gets along.
For the right wrestlers and the right negotiations, they can probably make it work if they did it politely and not try to see each other as a competition. Because I do feel like AEW and WWE, just one little forbidden door, like I said, we can get like a whole bunch of great stuff out of that, and I don't care. Like, Tony Storm was already Tony Storm in WWE, but what if she brought her new gimmick to WWE? Like, I'm not saying that she's doing very well at AEW, but I'm saying like, just imagine the possibilities we could get out of it.
Oh, I agree with you. I'm just saying unfortunately it is a dick measuring competition, and also it is about money. And the reason that's never going to happen is because, like, say, for instance, you came up with that great idea, and I'd be like, all right, yeah. I'll back it. And you'd be like, all right, 50-50 split. I'm like, no, because I backed it. I want 70. You'll take 30. You're like, fuck that. I got the talent. I came up with the idea. I want this cut. They'll never agree on the terms, is what I'm saying. I like the idea. I'm agreeing with you. It's just the fact that these are billion-dollar companies. Well, yeah. Are they billion-dollar companies?
Yeah, I think it's billion.
Yeah, billion.
Billion-dollar companies. It's going to come down to who makes the most money out of this. Because just like with Brock Lesnar when he went to the UFC, yeah, they allowed him to go back, but it was agreed upon that WWE was taking a bigger cut. But for Dana White at the time, it was, all right, yeah, but y'all got to heavy promote it. I'm not heavy promoting it. Y'all want a bigger cut? Y'all promote it, and we'll do it here. That way, I get eyes on my company because you're promoting my company. I don't know. It could work, but it's a dick measuring competition, and I don't see it happening.
I would say pissing contest. That makes it sound funnier.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Pissing from the three.
Yes, I'm an old school WWF fan because my grandfather wrestled in the 50s and 60s. So anytime I think AEW, I see my grandfather's spirit, like with the belt going. You know, these old Puerto Ricans were just going. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Don't look at that logo. The chancla starts coming out of grandma's spirit, out of her one. Grandma, I'm just kidding. No, I don't want the chancla. I'm sorry, Grandpa. I'm sorry, no. But every time I look at Tony Storm, I hear the Dreamweaver song. I'm like, no, don't, Joe, don't. You know that's not nice. Don't look at that. No, Joe, no. That you can't do that nowadays. But she's British and she's luscious and she'll rip my tits off. So I don't know. She's perfect. I don't know what it is about Tony Storm. Like when I saw her live in Philadelphia, as we'll talk about that quickly, talk about Dynasty. And it was my first ever AEW show. First, actually funny. I live in PA. It was my first time going to Philly. I had my first ever real Philly cheesesteak. And
how was that?
Oh, Jesus Lord. I gotta go old Baptist church on you. Jesus Lord. It was the most delicious. The place was called Oh Brother. It was near Temple University.
Where's my pen?
What was that?
I'm writing this down from one foodie to another. We're here,
brother. It was just like not that big. It was like about this big. They could have cut it in half for me. And you got any kind of cheese on it? I got the cheese wheeze. I had to have the cheese wheeze, the hot cheese wheeze across it, and yummy. 10 out of 10. Had to do a food review in the car. Me and my buddy Balor Club guy. You gotta check him out on Instagram, Balor Club guy. I call him a ringside collectible because you always see him on camera during Raw, SmackDown, WrestleMania, SmackDown. I said that right. Survivor Series, like all the pay-per-views and stuff like that. Really cool guy. I think he knew about you guys. He's like, I heard about them. But yeah, definitely check out Old Brother. They're so good. 10 out of 10. And it's not the cheap meat like you get from like the Walmart, like the freezer section. It's just like the real stuff, like the prime rib, like the real fancy, like
that good meat.
That good meat, yeah. Praise the Lord.
It's limited to a Slim Jim. Stop.
I was like, daddy lack. So yeah, I it's funny, as I said to you before we were live, it was a good show. I enjoyed it. Tony Storm, she did her thing. It was fun. But her facial expressions are so elaborate. It's just like good girl. But man, Nick Bane. Me and my buddy were saying this. They're building her up as the Brock Lesnar of AEW.
And I love it.
Right?
Yeah, I love it. Every bit of it.
That F5 and it's like the Thunder Attack, whatever they're calling it now,
Yeah.
whatever she calls it. And I remember her on the Indies. She was a monster. Like, if you're a female wrestler and you had to fight her that night, that means your ass is losing.
Right, right.
Like, I see the picture and I see the wrestler and I go, your ass is losing tonight. If you're a champion, Vince McMahon, you're gonna lose.
Right.
Or you're gonna get the belt thrown at you like Brock Lesnar did to Vince that time. But
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
that was the funniest clip. I wanna make that into a clip. Joe Panther, when someone says I'm not really internationally known, throwing the belt. Fuck you. But yeah, I thought Dynasty was, it didn't know blood, but you don't always have blood to have blood during pay-per-views. I gave it like a 9.5. It had a lot of good matches. The surprise that showed up at that show, I think was it Will was in a pay-per-view match. Can't think of his name, that he showed up during the pay-per-view. What did you guys think of Dynasty if you saw it?
I think it was an 8.8. I didn't give it a 9. I wasn't in the 9s just because I wanted Megan Bayne to win and I wanted Swerve to win. So I was upset the night of, but now that Dynamite has came and Collision and we've seen the aftermath, I understand. It's a slow burn. Megan will eventually be champion and eventually Swerve will get it. They just don't want to give it to us right away. But that just disappointed me seeing the two of them lose. So that's why I gave it an 8.8. But it was still a great show. I enjoyed the wrestling top to bottom. I liked Adam Cole winning the title. That was great. FTR, everything. I just loved it all.
Swerve, why not drive? Swerve.
I saw him last
Right,
night.
right when he said Swerve and you did that, I'm in my brain like, yeah, I already know what's going on.
I saw Nana last night at PPW. So cool.
Yeah,
So
he's
nice.
a good guy. A lot of people forget he's a former wrestler, man. A lot of people
They don't
forget.
remember that. He
Yeah.
is a former wrestler.
Shout out Prince Nana.
Just like our truth, people forget that he used to be a serious guy who would seriously wrestle.
He
Not anymore.
I had my first time a heel wrestler went after me after he was leaving the ring. I said something. I stupidly called them the wrong name because, you know, everybody has the forgetful names, like that typical me. Forgetful Joe. Oh, just gonna be here today. Oh, yeah. And I said, yeah, Kate, quick. We're good, brother. And he looked back and said, we ain't equals. And he went to the bed curtain and left. I was like, oh, I don't know. It was my first experience with an indie show ever. It was like before Joe Panther. It's like before JPG3. But are there any of you guys the ones that didn't speak? I think it was mixed. Did you watch the Dynasty or didn't get a chance to watch?
No, I had a chance.
You gave it a 10?
No, I said not a chance.
Well, not a
She
chance.
said not a chance.
I think I was doing something that day, but
She's not an AEW fan.
no, actually I've been trying to get into it. It's just that, like I said, every time I turn on AEW, Chuck instantly launches in my brain. It's a murder show.
It's a murder show. I look at it like WWE is like,
it's like the only thing that comes in is Chuck. It's a fucking murder show. Like I'm like, yeah, can't do it. But I did see Megan Bayne, bro. She's so beautiful, and I'm still not gay. But I love the headpieces and her gear that she comes out in. That's just beautiful.
Right.
I love it.
My friend was punching me in the leg, but her manager was running down to the ring. I'm stupid. I like to make sound effects. I'm dumb. I was like, boingy, 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 boingy. He's like, I'm like, ow, why'd you punch me? He's like, you were supposed to think that, Joe. I was like, me thinking something and not saying it You obviously have not known me for that long. I've known you since we worked in Walmart together. Exactly. You know, I'm the Howard Finkel guy and the sound effect guy. Sound effect without a board. Who needs a board when you got Joe? Ta-da-da-da-da.
I like this guy.
Who needs that? I need a bag. Hold this bag. What is going to happen? Woo! Shit. Oh, yeah, the Yankee hat on. Always getting dragged away.
Oh man.
Yeah, I like making bang because he got long legs.
Right.
Yeah.
I never knew her and Joey Janela as her boyfriend. That is
that's what I
combination.
heard.
Like, how did that ever happen?
And he was apparently my buddy was going on a rant. Jay Beans was going on a rant in the car on the way home from Philly, saying that he cheated. Oh yeah, we're going dirt sheet. He was like he cheated on his last girlfriend and treated her like shit. And now he's with Megan Bain. I'm thinking that's gonna be a murder. Like Bain's gonna kill him.
Right.
Like, oh, you're gonna cheat on me? Like,
if he cheats on Bane, he's a fool.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the black picture with the picture of him like this. It's gonna be like the death. He died yesterday. He got caught cheating with his pants down.
Right.
Here lies.
But speaking of AEW couples, Tony Storm and Juice Robinson, that's got to be one entertaining household right there. The two of them, man. Oh man, that's got to be good comedy.
She comes down with a snack. I got a snack for you all. If you trust me. It's like,
right.
What? Why would you say that? What do you mean? Like,
her dirty talk probably is amazing. Get upstairs now so you can clap these thunder cheeks. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, let's go.
Our guests are here. What are you talking about?
Right.
I brought you wine from the Lord. It's wine. Not wine from the Lord. I saw signs in that crowd that WWE, the sign checker people, when you go into the shows, would have shit themselves. Tony ripped my tits off. Like, oh my God. Like,
it's a murder show, like they said.
That would have been Minx's sign.
Right.
There would have been like scanning the crowd, and there would be like the camera would be like panning down to because Minx is little like me. So the guy would be like this, the camera, and then he'd be like
puts the camera all the way down on the ground so he can see her. He's like,
and but it's like her like, no. Like it's covering her face so they don't see her. Right. She's like, no. Of course,
I'm not here. This is AI.
It's not me. They're like, hey, Minx. Yeah, everybody tagging Minx on X, and like she's like, that wasn't me. No, I didn't go to that show. See those glasses? She circles the glasses. Those aren't my glasses.
Oh no, I would definitely get caught. I was watching. I talked to some dude on Instagram. He has hella followers. His name is Ramon Reigns. He's like. And his handle is the WWE fool. So like, he was actually on WWE, like in the background of like the commentators. And like he said that he almost got fired because his boss caught him on WWE Live. Like he was literally behind live, and he's like, and he played it off too. I'm like, dang.
I don't know how people do that. Like these, I'm not gonna go. I can't come. I'm not gonna be at work. Like my dumb luck. My friend will surprise me with a ringside seats at a Raw, and I'll be like, "Oh, cool. We'll be sitting in the regular seats. Okay, you're not ringside. I'm not. Can't be so bougie, Joe, because you can't always be ringside Joe because you name in your podcast. But it's okay. We listen and we don't judge. And then,
oh no, we're judging.
Oh, that's literally I haven't done the I feel bad, fans. I have not done my favorite new segment in my podcast, Dudes at Ringside. So we're gonna do it today. before we start talking about my favorite place to go, see the shiny crown. But my favorite segment I've done for a while, we listen and we don't judge. I'll start off. When you go to an indie show and the people next to you keep bumping into your shiny new belt, and you keep telling them, can you walk a little slower? And the kid keeps bumping into the chair, and I'm just like, we listen and we don't judge. Okay, who wants to start?
Chuck?
Me.
Oh,
Okay,
Minx.
No, Mix.
I went to an indie show with the guys when I went to Detroit. It was a little funny. Me not being from there, I didn't want to say anything, but like because we had first row tickets. That's what we had, right? So like there was some couple behind us like just talking mad shit, and I don't think the guys cared. Guys don't really, they don't care about shit like that. So I was just listening and listening, like because they were freaking loud. Like, shut up! Like, are you trying to start a fight at a wrestling show? A real fight at a real indie show? Like, what are you doing? They're like, oh my god, why are they getting front row? Why are they next to the announcers and the owners? Why are they doing this? Why do you come to a show and buy like 12? Because it was only 5. No, 6. 6 because Ron's wife. And then,
7. Had a kid.
Oh yeah, 7. And then plus the Detroit podcasters that we met up with or whatever, but they weren't all in the front row. So like they're like, why do you come and buy like 12 seats? Like, and why are you blah blah? Why are you blah blah? And I'm like, bro, they don't even know. Like, I was sitting up there like, apparently we were the new podcast for the indie promotion. Nobody knew, and then
He knew.
Well, actually, we all knew, but none of the fans knew. And then I was like, dude, I want to say something so bad. And then I didn't say nothing. So me and Abe walk over to the concession stand or whatever. And then they stop us. And then I was telling Abe, man, I'm tired of that chick behind us talking shit. Like, shut up. Bro. Like, does she even know that we're the podcast for the indie promotion now? And he's like, no, nobody knows. So when he stopped, the owner stopped and he's like, don't let them pay for anything. They're a new podcast. And I looked over to see what the couple did, and they were like, their faces just dropped. Didn't say anything. They're a new podcast. You don't let them pay for anything. It's on me. And then I looked behind, and I was like, and then after that, they didn't say anything. But I'm not gonna lie. We listen and we don't judge. I'm not gonna lie. We listen and we don't judge. I threw whatever hot dog I had left at the girl. Sorry.
We listen and we don't judge.
Nobody saw me. She was just talking shit. Like, you don't know me, never seen me. You.
That's that short people thing, because you take everything personal.
I do.
It's not that I was taking it personal. It's just that it was more like a run-on rant. Like,
haters gonna hate. Fuck them.
Like, when are you gonna shut up? Like, I just don't like people. And you're right behind me where I can hear you. Like, do you want me to walk up to you and punch you in your damn face?
She will punch you in your face too.
I know she will. I'm just saying. She
like, and it was crazy. And I looked back, and I was like, you know what? I looked back and I looked at her, and I'm like, you know, it's not even worth it because you look like white trash, bro. So, like, that's what happened. But like, I hate people in general. When you go out, I hate people that just go out and talk shit out of their ass for nothing. Like, that's why she got hit with like my little piece of hot dog. I was tired of her shit, dude. Like, I just don't like people like that.
Chuck, we listen, we don't judge. What you get?
Dealing with Minx every day is a listen and don't judge moment for me.
You asking for it now?
No, I'm being honest.
That's real bad.
I'm being honest. Like, it is for me every day, because I made a joke one day, but I was serious. But you know, you're joking, but you're serious. And I was like, man, you turned something out of nothing. And she was like, what does that mean? I'm like, but the more and more I get to know her, I'm like, no, like she seriously will turn something out of nothing. Like I remember somebody just was like,
all I said was, I'm just gonna be my own self. I'm funny anyways.
no, I was
And
gonna
then
say
you turn something into nothing. I'm like, I'm just gonna continue being myself. That's what I meant.
somebody had said something, just some random joke in the group chat. She cooked the dude alive, and he was like, I wasn't even mean it like that. I'm like, she'll make something out of nothing, cuz you should have just left her alone. Just leave her alone. I've learned to just make my little jokes, and when she be
Do
like,
you
for
know
real, I'll be like,
something?
never mind. I apologize. I'm walking away now.
I'm
Because I
a little,
listen and I don't judge. I just walk away.
my memory's a little fuzzy because I have cooked so many people online.
Oh man, that is a fact. I guess my listening, we don't judge. Don't judge me out there, people in the IWC. This is just
Oh, no. We
uh,
listen and don't judge.
we listen, we don't judge. But I know this man should be canceled. I know we shouldn't be celebrating him because of the racial things he said. Everybody wants to cancel him. But guess what? Hulk Hogan is still on my Mount Rushmore. I still consider him one of the greats. And from time to time, I pop in some old Hulk Hogan stuff and I like to enjoy watching it. We listen and we don't judge.
We
I
just
know,
got
I know he did
canceled.
wrong, but I'm still a fan. Sorry.
Oh no.
Our podcast
Uh-oh.
just got canceled.
Uh-oh.
Our podcast
We
was
lost him.
canceled.
We lost Chuck. Don't
They will
worry,
cancel us tomorrow.
Chuck. Just be careful. I feel the same way about the Hogan like that. I can everybody be like sending me screenshots. Joe, you hate Hogan now because I'm like Latino, Mr. Power, Latino power to the people. But Mike Dad would be like, you lying sack of shit, Joe. You're that kid that cried in Madison Square Garden, going to your first match, seeing Hogan and Slaughter fight in the boot camp match, and you cried like a little bitch when Hogan was losing that night. And now you're all, Hogan, you piece of shit, the trumper. And I'm just like, I'm a person. I have feelings. And I have one more. We listen and we don't judge. People tell me, oh, you're not really international. No, you've never been there. I was like, motherfucker. I have spoken to people from England all the way down to Germany to Australia and back to your backyard, possibly your girlfriend's back door.
Hey,
we listen.
Hey,
we listen and we don't judge.
The little guy said he was hornswoggling in your girlfriend's backyard, chump.
Yeah.
We listen and we don't judge. This is more personal.
Uh-oh.
Okay, here we go.
I don't think I told the guys. I mean, they know of the situation, and we all think it was fucking stupid. But okay, some dude I was talking to, right? Found out this fucker had a wife and some kids, right? But he was trying, in my fucking inbox, trying to date me, so on and so forth. And I'm stupid because I didn't see the signs. Yes, Chuck, I know what you're about to say. But
I saw the signs.
But he pissed me off really bad. And I was like, when I found out, I was genuinely hurt. So I told him, I messaged him, and I told him, you are such a little bitch. And guess what? For fucking with me, I'm going to go have my baby daddy fuck your baby mama.
Wow.
Ooh.
We listen and we don't judge.
I did too. My baby daddy wants to go at his baby mama. I'm not kidding.
Whoa. We listen and we don't judge.
Like I said, Minx is my listen and don't judge every day. It's an experience.
People should stop fucking with me. I'm telling you.
Heart emoji of love. Do you not see she has a green screen? The light won't even capture her face.
There's a demon head.
She has
on
a bright
the
light
shelf.
like we do, and it comes out green because it's evil.
There's a demon head on her shelf behind her. Like whose head is that? Oh, that's Jason. No, who's that?
That's Michael.
She got a predator.
And the predator.
She got a Michael.
Oh, yeah, I see the predator. Yep, that's the predator.
Oh man.
I have to show you my Jason.
You know, in this angle, she looks like Zelina Vega.
Oh yeah, she does. Yeah, she does. We're all
Yeah,
tricked.
I
We
guess-
really got a WWE to me send me the DM saying,
Actually,
well, you
somebody
didn't ask
told me
us.
on TikTok the other day. They're like, you got this Selena Vega vibe. I dig it. I'm like, what?
WWE is
Yeah,
going to
you
be
like
like,
Zelina
did
Vega.
you ask us to have Selena Vega on your podcast? No, I just did it because I'm Joe
Nope.
and I cry.
You're gonna get a cease and desist.
Just because Chuck said that, I am now calling it. I am the Timu Selena Vega.
Timu Selena Vega.
Timu
Yes.
Selena Vega.
God,
T-Moves.
dog.
I guess I'm the Wish John Leguizamo because
Right.
I'm the little Puerto Rican John. He's not Puerto Rican. He's Colombian. Okay.
I'm the IWC Ricochet.
Oh,
hey.
geez, Ricochet.
Don't slap my head though.
I'm just Chuck.
Just Chuck.
Just me.
You're the
So-
Black
Oh,
Otis.
CJ.
No, you're the
Yeah.
Black Otis. That's what you are.
Oh, Black
God
Otis.
God damn it, man, you son of a bitch.
You should be happy to be Otis. Just remember, he kissed freaking Miss
Mandy
Rose.
Rose.
Mandy Rose.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
he
he
did all
lost
that
Tucky.
stuff and those angles with her. I'd be lucky as just to smell her fart like, in the elevator.
I like
get
when Otis comes
laughing.
up there. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Just remember, she fell out of the ring and he landed. He was right there. Bloop. Hands could have slipped.
Oh yeah.
My fans are going. What just happened? Like, what just happened?
Man, I have so many people be like, "What's up with the deep creepy voice?" I was like, "Oh, y'all don't remember when Triple H used to? I'm Triple H. There's a minute. Triple
That's
H. Vince McMahon.
Do you remember? He used to do that voice. I wonder if
Yeah,
he did
that's
that.
where I got it from.
Wonder if Stephanie made him do that because that was her thing, you know, talking a deep voice, baby. like.
She was like, okay, listen, I want to sit on the speaker. I need you to talk with a deep voice. He said, what do you want me to say? She's like, do more of the He's like,
Dad, don't come in. Don't come in the office. Oh my gosh. Now we're gonna go into what I love in the most. See my shiny black diamond crown. We're gonna talk about the indies, and I know you guys are just getting into the indies and stuff like that. I've been doing stuff with the indies for 4 years with Dudes at Ringside. My podcast is #under #support independent wrestling. The indies, my guy, is like since COVID, it's just jumped back to that, not to where they were before COVID, but I never thought independent wrestling would be so like a fun deal to go to. I thought it was like, okay, when I was living on Long Island, it was fun to go to, and then fell off for me again. But I know you guys went to your first indie show. Do you think that could be like a permanent fixture for you guys, or do you like the indies to you is just like maybe I'll go to that?
We've already been hired. we got hired by SCW.
I want to do some creative. I want to get behind in some creative ideas. And I've been a fan of indie YouTube, Grimm's Toy Show for years. Like him and his guys, and his brother, and the rest of those guys. I've always been a fan of that on YouTube. But actually seeing it live, I got some creative ideas. This week, man, I'm gonna take over your job, Triple H.
I love Grimm. I met him in Scranton, Pennsylvania at a Smashmaster show at a bar at Voodoo Brewery. And I was walking through and he saw my jacket and he saw my glasses and he's like, hey, who are you? I'm like, I knew who he was. And I was like seeing like flashbacks of him with the kids and being crazy with his ex-wife. And I was like, I'm Joe Panther III. And he's like, what show do you have? And I was like, Dudes at Ringside. And he's like, I never heard of it. And I'm like, but everybody else knows you. So, and I'm like, can I do an interview with you walking around, standing here? And he's like, sure. So I was like, I'm walking. I made like I was walking and he bumped shoulders with me. And I'm like, Hi, I'm Joe Panther. He's like, hi, I'm Grim. What's going on? I'm like, can I do an interview with you? Sure. And then we started talking, and
I even like the fact that I've seen like a couple people who I remember training on his show are like now big stars in like AEW and TNA and stuff. Like I remember when Thunder Rosa was on his show, and now she's big time.
yeah.
Hypothetical question, everyone. So, if Vince McMahon started another wrestling company right now, which I do think he's looking to start another one because I did hear it on the message boards, and he picked any one of our podcasts to be like, yo, I want you guys to be the announcers, would you do it? Knowing he has all these allegations.
That's a good question.
How much is the job paying?
Yeah, I was about to say.
How much is the job paying?
Let me say.
Because I can be bought.
Hold up. I can too. That's what I'm saying. I can too. Plus, you guys are all.
I can be bought.
Dudes. There's 4 dudes on the Holy Shit podcast. I ain't got shit to worry about. What I'm saying is like, okay, let's talk. The year. Okay, let's talk. We're in the bracket of WWF going into WWE. That bracket, that price bracket.
If he can double my current yearly income, I'm there.
I'm out.
If he can double what I currently make, I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'd take it because it'd be nice to be acknowledged to the point that people are like, dude's a ringside. Oh my god. But he's an indie guy. But he's an indie guy.
And the best part is even if he later be like, you're fired. Just having the experience of having worked for him is enough to get me a job at another promotion.
So he gets a pass. You go to work for him, but I can't put Hogan on my Mount Rushmore.
Yes.
Oh my God. He sexually assaulted multiple women.
What does that have to do with me?
What does Hogan have to do with you?
Oh, no. A lot, fam. No, what I'm saying is Vince did a lot of shit, right? He's scum of the earth. But if he offered me a job, I'm taking the job.
So if Hogan offered you to be the Real American beer sponsor for the right up price, you do it.
Yes, because I can be bought.
Oh man, there's a little place in hell for you.
In reality, you gotta think about it saying he has hella allegations for weird shit on women. So when I say, for me, it was more of a thing like, yes, I can fucking be bought. But the backing I have right now with you guys is there's 4 dudes on the fucking podcast. All I gotta do is not take a meeting with him by myself. One of you guys has to attend, so I think I'll be okay.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. You might not want to go with me because he'd be like, get out the room. I'm like, what? Throws me $1 million? I'm leaving your ass behind.
Between the lines, you already know.
I think
it should be these 3 instead of these 3 because between the lines is a ring finger.
Yeah, I think Minx can take him. You're right. She can take him.
I think Minx can take him. I got you. If I'm in the room, I'm not leaving.
There you go.
Like, nah, sorry, my kneecaps are broken. I can't move.
Right.
I crawl in and out of rooms. Minx carried me in here. But then he goes, but aren't you guys the same height? I'm 5'1". She's 4'8". She carried me in like a baby. Okay, see the baby growing on the chair? That's where I came from, right?
I think in general, like if any of us were to ever get an opportunity like that, it's either shit has to be written, for me at least. It has to be underlined. I will not take notes one-on-one meetings with you. I will not do this, and I will not do that. It has to be written in a contract, specifically because I'm a girl and that guy is weird.
I mean, honestly, I hate to say it, but I'll be like Brock Lesnar. I have no idea what the fuck's going on, but at the same time, I'm paid the right amount. I ain't gonna say nothing either. That's sad. There's a very small place in hell for me.
We listen and we don't judge. But I'm judging.
I judge myself right now. And that's honestly is like, if I could take care of my entire family, I'm willing to risk a lot of
I
my
just
own
hope we
personal
don't have a
morals, which is really
Brock
sad.
Lesnar appearance at WrestleMania. We're all getting swerved by
Yeah, I
Triple
pray
H.
that does not happen.
Oh,
I'll
we
be
don't have
so
any
pissed.
black people winning the title. We're good.
But who would win? Who would? Oh my God! He turns on. He comes out during the women's match, and like the Naomi match. He pops up and just F5, F5.
Then again,
or the New Day.
then
The
again,
New Day beat the War Raiders, and he comes out and he beats them.
Oh,
I was gonna say then again, right after if Jay beats Gunther and Jay's holding on to it, sit there crying and happy and didn't, they'd be like, Jay had a moment, a legit. You know what? We should book that.
oh God. Oh jeez.
Jay has the belt literally for one whole minute and just loses.
It's like that Rey Mysterio cash in. Oh man, what's that? What? No, was it Edge? Edge with Cena. Everybody's crying. Cena won the belt, and then you think you know me.
I was going to say I don't know if you remember. It was the end of the year one year where Roman Reigns won. He was celebrating. He was crying and all happy. And then out of nowhere, Sheamus's music hit, and he had the briefcase and just cashed it, took it from him. I was just like, he just got it.
Or even worse,
he literally had it for like 5 whole minutes and
I
lost
don't know
it.
if you all remember this. The famous Shawn Michaels on Raw with what's his name? Oh my gosh, drawing blanks. Oh, that's not. On Raw when they were in Texas, and what's his name? The one that's like, I'm back. His theme song. Well, he was part of it was in WCW and he came to WWE. His theme song was he was a GM on Raw. Eric Bischoff. They were in Texas, and I think Shawn Michaels won the title, and Bischoff comes on and goes, "Wait a minute, hold on, you didn't win." And still world heavyweight champion Triple H. And the crowd was like, boo. I think that's how it happened or something like that. Like how they screw. I don't know if it just does it every year, but like the screw job in the hometown wrestler at the event.
I remember for Vince, that used to be the thing. If you were home, you were losing. Like the hometown, your hometown ain't gonna be mad if you lose here. So you just gonna lose.
Bailey had that happen to her a few times in San Antonio.
Bailey lost a lot. I remember Randy lost the title in Kansas City. I was like, how you gonna have Randy lose in Kansas City mode? Like, this is home. It was like,
and didn't he lose the stable too? Didn't the stable turn on him too? Also, the Evolution turn on him too.
Yep.
Was it like that, right?
Yeah. Oh. That's what I'm saying. It's always in your hometown is when the most foul shit happened to you under Vince's rules.
Yeah. It's like out of everything that's happened so far with your show, show, do you guys ever see like you guys I know you guys are working with indie promotion now, like going, as you asked me before the show, getting into being a commentator for a show or for certain matches. Have you ever thought of asking the promotion, hey, can we do some commentary for the show?
Oh, we are. They already asked us.
Oh, okay. No, so I just want to know.
Yeah, May 17th, for those who will be in Michigan, if you are in the Royal Oak area, SCW's No Forgiveness pay-per-view, myself and Chuck Jordan will be doing commentaries that night. And yeah, so check us out. It's gonna be something new and interesting.
Awesome, guys. If my fans want to follow you guys and give you guys a subscribe on all your platforms or where they could find the Holy Shh podcast, where can they find it?
It's the same the same hashtag for or not same, the same handle for everything. It's the Holy Shh podcast. That's shh with Triple H, and I'm not talking about Paul Levesque, but you can find us there on everything and on our website, theholyshhpodcast.com. Our link tree is in there, and it'll send you to everything and anything that we are involved with.
Awesome.
Plus, we have merch.
Yeah.
That's me.
Oh
Now-
yeah, and our merch. Check out our merch.
And now that's the next bit I was gonna say before we where can they find the merch? And if there's a link, would you mind sending it in the private chat so I can put it in the chat? So if anybody
Definitely.
wants
It's
to buy
our
merch-
website, theholyshpodcast.com. That's where you'll find everything. Yep. I'm gonna send it in the chat right now.
Yes, put it in the private chat so I can put it in the main chat. So if anybody wants
That's
to buy,
THEHHPODCAST.com.
awesome. Okay, there you go. Yeah. I always like to do that, give you guys a leg up. So like if my fans want to buy anything and buy shirts or buy stickers or
I have a shirt called the OCJ. Go get it.
And Minx Mayhem is offering her services as a manager to any indie wrestlers. We already got a couple who are buying. So yeah, Minx Mayhem. You wanna get a clean shot to the title, get Minx in your corner.
To be completely honest, like I've been working and helping a Detroit wrestler, like figure out gear ideas, so on and so forth. Also, like he has a match like coming up, and to be honest, his opponents, their gimmick is all church. So when I said it, I didn't realize it. I said the Demon Queen, like and then when I went back and thought about it, like you're dealing with the demon, and then you have church, like. That fell in so quickly. I love the way the universe worked that out for me.
Yeah.
the Demon Queen. Are you gonna get a? If you do, because wrestling, like I actually was talking to a wrestler and I was like, dude, I'll be your manager. And he's like, well, you just got to be trained. Have you guys been trained to take a bump in the ring or anything?
I will never take a bump.
I'm too small. I can't.
Right.
I am learning. I'm being trained right now.
Like, I'm being completely honest. I'll go sock somebody in the head though. I'm just.
Oh no, a buddy of mine is actually teaching me because that's our payoff. Is he wants to get involved and become a manager, and I tell him I need to learn how to get better than what I already am. So
yeah,
I've already taken 2 bumps. If you watch our show and see our intro or in our outro, I've taken 2 bumps already.
But for me, I always tell the wrestlers, all the heels. They all go, oh, come after your glasses, Joe. I tell them when we're not live, I say, if you want to do that to me, make sure you get a pair of matching red glasses. Send them to me like the day before the show, or we'll meet before and we'll talk. Give me those pair of red glasses. I'll have my real glasses in the pocket. And if you want to slap me in the face on the ramp or like have me come in the ring and talk to me and gas me up and then slap me in the face or like grab me and take my glasses and snap them in my face and then give me your finisher, I'll tuck my neck so I don't kill myself like Shawn Michaels, like Austin did to Owen did to the Austin and give me a nice stinger. And they're like, I gotta buy you glasses, and I'm like, yeah, just go to Party City. Hopefully it's not out of business, and get me a pair of red glasses, and we're fine. Like my dumb yeah, Party City. Don't go out of business. Need you.
Amazon.
Do you guys have any upcoming episodes that you want to give a shout out before so my fans can go to your
every day?
Yeah, so our lineup, every show we do a post show for a half hour after, but our main podcast airs every Thursday night, 8 p.m. exclusively on YouTube, but after WrestleMania, you'll find it on Patreon exclusive.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Get on there. I gotta get on Patreon.
Yeah.
But I always make a joke that my people always say, because back in the day, I'll tell you guys I'll tell you now, back in the day, before my dad let me have the setup right in the other room, I told Minx I have like a dresser drawer with my polos in it, and I was always rushing into my room to do my shows, and I would always open StreamYard and just me and my former partner, co-host, on the screen, and he would come in as I'm changing into my t-shirt, and my shirt was all up, my polo was over my head like this, and he's just like, really, dude, come on. And then I put the shirt on and I go, dude, don't be jealous. I got Joe OnlyFans. And now I had this running joke.
When I wake up in the morning,
Yes. And I was just like, I'm going to get the Shawn Michaels pose like this, laying across my bed, and then make a logo that looks like the OnlyFans logo. And then make it say Joe OnlyFans with the lock over my crotch. And like, put it on a t-shirt. Joe OnlyFans. And on the back go, just kidding, Mom. There's
man,
no
I wish my name was Joe.
Yeah, Joe OnlyFans. One day there'll be a Joe OnlyFans.
Wish my name was Joe, because then I'd take a picture of my mom, put her on a shirt. They'd be like, "Who's that?" Joe Mama.
Joe Mama.
That's a Ron T. A dad joke.
There's so many bad puns with me with the Panther because my dad's Papa Panther, my mom Mama Panther, and then they're like, "What is your sister? Sister Panther?" No, she's Sassy Chica. Okay, she's Sassy Chica.
Sassy Chica.
She's my twin sister. She's like a bodyguard. She's my. As I said, she goes to shows. She walks around like this, like my Kevin Nash, my Diesel, my female Dizette, like Dizette.
I wish I could meet your mom and dad. I just only been on here with an hour with you, and I could just tell they're great people.
They're funny. My dad's a DJ. My mom's a sales rep. Like my dad, he's I try to get the dashing mustache from. And my dad, he was a former CO in New York and stuff like that. So I get when someone's mean, I'm just like, okay. Mm-hmm. My dad goes to the shows and they run up to my dad like he knows anything about wrestling because his dad wrestled. That's the only connection he has. And they're like, I'll walk away and everybody will like bombard him like zombies from Night of the Living Dead. They're like, Papa Panther, do you know about this and that? And did you see your son's interview? Or the rest? This kid came flying to my dad and said, "Can I come on Dudes at Ringside?" And I'm in the bathroom. I come out and the guy's talking to my dad like, blip, 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 blip. My dad's just like over the guy's shoulder like this. And I'm just like, "What's up, Dad?" He goes, "Here's Joe. Talk to him." Eating his gyro like. And I'm just like, the guy walks by, my dad, you could have just been a little nicer to the kid and said, "Oh, maybe we could work on a date and like be like my rep, dude." He goes, "No, Randy, you do all that.
Right.
I'll be your heavy behind you." I'm like, "Dad, don't be mean to the people. They depend on the name Panther to be. You want to be nice to me,
Right.
like no." But guys and ladies and gentlemen, I am so honored to have you guys on the podcast. Thank you, Holy Podcast, for joining me here to celebrate Podcast Month and the Happy Panther Month for me. But thank you guys, thank you, Minx, thank you guys for coming on to the Ringside. It means the world to me. Before we go, since I've been in this game for 4 years, do you guys have any questions for me, or you have anything you want to ask me regarding podcasting and anything like that?
How do you handle the negative trolls?
Ooh, my one word of advice is, I'm a Panther. I eat trolls. And my thing is this: I take it all in stride, and I'm the only one doing this by myself now. And if the thing is, as Triple H says, if they're talking about you, they're obviously in your head. You're in their head. So just keep going, because there's something they like that you're doing, and they're watching because they're giving you views. You just gotta say, "You're welcome."
It makes you hear that?
Yeah.
You're in their head. Rent free.
Rent free. You know how many apartments I have in Long Island? You know how many apartments I have in England that don't like this one guy that does not like me in England? Hey Drake, what's going on, dickhead? This podcast thing is not easy, and also I'm a person with an attention deficit disorder, and sometimes I start thinking of, oh, this guy doesn't like me, that guy doesn't like me, and then I go, you know what? They don't like me. They hate us because they ain't us.
Good way to put it. Good way to put it.
Ain't us.
And I love this podcast world so much because I've helped so many wrestlers connect with people that they thought they never would be. Like female wrestler Kiara. She's my heart. She's a sweet girl. You definitely should DM her to have her on your show. She made Dudes at Ringside podcast internationally known overnight. I screwed up, didn't ask her where she was from. She came on the screen and literally went, Joe, guys, I just want to let you know that it's about 2:00 in the morning here in England. And I'm like, no, it's not, like 7 something. No, it's 2:00 in the morning, 1:00 in the morning. And he was like, what do you mean? We're in America. She's like, I'm from England. We did the interview talk. Next day, wrestlers started dinging us. I'm like, whoa. You know, good with the bad.
Right.
Good, bad, and ugly.
Right.
We
appreciate you having us, man.
No problem, guys. Thanks so much. I'm Joe Panther III.
ABE from DET.
The OCJ, Chuck Jordan.
Thanks, man. Thanks to the mayhem. You can follow me on all the platforms. It's MISSX Mayhem. I'm pretty sure you're all smart and know how to spell. So.
And we will catch you in the next one.